Hey, my name is Connor, and welcome to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. In this video, I'll be sharing with you one coin that I have on my bear market shopping list. Now, the safest, most reliable cryptocurrencies to pick up during the bear market are the obvious ones, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and one of my favorites, Monero XMR. I think privacy coins have a very bright future ahead. But one of the best performing asset classes within cryptocurrency during the last bull run were layer 1 blockchain coins. So in this video, I'll be elaborating on Moonbeam Glimmer, which is one of the top coins on my bear market shopping list. I'll be sharing with you why in this video. If that does interest you, be sure to stick with me until the very end. Without further ado, let's get right into it and let the gains be with you. So to start off this video, let's take a look at the overall cryptocurrency market cap. Right now, the market cap is $1.28 trillion, and Bitcoin is trading for $29,700. I do believe that the bear market is not just over yet. I think we will be making lower lows on Bitcoin. And what does that mean for altcoins? It means they'll also be making lower lows and by higher margins as well. So I don't think we are going to experience a shift in market sentiment anytime soon. So it's definitely important to have a plan in place on how you will go ahead and handle this bear market and how you will come out better when the market does flip bullish. Now keep in mind as well, this video is purely speculation. It is not to be taken for financial advice. If you do make any kind of trading or investing decision, you are purely responsible for the outcome of that decision. Now with that out of the way, let's take a look at Moonbeam and the Glimmer token. Right now, price is $1.29. Now talking about the circulating supply versus the total supply, you can go ahead and see that the circulating supply is almost 276 million coins, while the total supply is 1.021 billion. All right, so a lot of inflation is to be expected for Glimmer. So staking will offset that inflation for the most part. I did cover all of that in my previous Moonbeam video from back in February of 2022. I won't be going fully into depth on the Moonbeam Network and the Glimmer token as I did in this previous video. However, I will leave the link to this one down in the description below so that you can get fully up to speed on exactly what this network is. In this video, I want to cover my hypothesis on the layer 1 blockchains for the next bull run, because the layer 1s in the previous bull run were the shining stars. A lot of them performed extremely well, going over 100x. For example, we have coins like Solana. Solana, we can go ahead and see it, this price chart, from back at the end of 2020, just before the market really started to get extremely bullish with retail fear of missing out kicking in and everybody just throwing money at the market. We can go ahead and see at the end of 2020, Solana was trading for around $1.50. It peaked out at $259. All right, so well over 100x there on Solana. And Solana does have its criticisms or its cons right now, right? The blockchain is constantly kind of shutting off. It's not really working too properly. It's kind of a broken chain right now. And until that does get sorted out, the future is in question. But we will see. This is backed by some of the biggest VCs in crypto, is very well funded. So chances are they will figure it out. But just as an example, a layer 1 like Solana did extremely well. Also, we have coins like Avalanche, AVAX, right? If we look at this chart at AVAX, at the end of 2020, this was trading for $3 approximately, all-time high at $144. So not exactly a 100x there, but over a 30x. Very, very good gains. You can multiply your money by 30 times. That is nothing to complain about. Also, Phantom, FTM, another layer 1 EVM blockchain, just like AVAX, but Phantom as well. If we look at this chart, end of 2020, trading for 1 to 2 cents. All-time high, $3.46. Another 100x. Another one, Harmony 1. Right, I can go through this list on the layer 1 blockchains. These were the shining stars of the previous bull market. Also, of course, some gaming cryptos did extremely well, but layer 1s, you cannot deny, performed extremely well as well. So also looking at this chart, end of 2020, Harmony 1, a fraction of a penny goes up to 37 cents. Solid gain. Cardano, let's not forget about an obvious top 10 coin that did extremely well for Cardano after the March of 2020 crash. This was trading at around 3 to 4 cents. And at the start of at the end of 2020, it was trading for around 16 to 20 cents. So if you bought it back in March of or April of 2020, you caught 100x with Cardano. All right, and the list goes on really, right? We have lower market cap, not as well known layer ones like Constellation DAG. We look at this one end of 2020, trading for less than a penny, goes up to 45 cents. Another one, HTR, right? Not many people know about HTR, but it's a layer one permissionless zero fee blockchain. And looking at this chart, it's kind of right back to where it started, but at the end of 2020, it was about 15 cents, made an all-time high of $2.45. Right, so over a 10x there for a very small, obscure layer one blockchain. So why am I saying all of this right now? I want you to understand that we experienced a bubble. This was a clear bubble in layer one blockchains, layer one coins for this previous bull run. The next bubble that we have during the next bull run may not be as pronounced. So we need to really pick our winners carefully. We really need to pick the strong horses out of the pack, the ones that are going to win big, right? Because the market may not be as forgiving the next time around with these layer one coins. But I do think that Moonbeam Glimmer does have the potential to be one of the big winners and multiply by 10x, 20x, 30x, maybe even 50x from the bear market low prices. I do think it has lower to go from here, but I want to make it very clear. We experienced a bubble with layer one blockchains, things like Solana, AVAX, Phantom, etc. And the next time around, we might not get a bubble because the market may wise up a bit and only a few particular layer ones will do well. And I think Glimmer is a strong pick. Now, getting into the Moonbeam Network, right? This is a Polkadot parachain, meaning it is a layer one blockchain on the layer 0 Polkadot relay chain. This is a great site, parachains.info, to get up to speed on all of the projects built on top of Polkadot, as well as Kusama, that have secured a parachain slot. So we can go ahead and see that for Moonbeam, this was an auction 2 winner, and the leasing for this parachain slot, because parachains are leased, will last from December 17th of 2021 all the way to October 23rd of 2023. All right. And if you did participate in that auction, which I did cover here on the Crypto Empire channel, you can go ahead and see that one dot would have gotten you at least 4 Glimmer. And also the reward pool for that parachain auction, so the amount of Glimmer tokens or coins they were giving out to everybody who contributed to the parachain, was 15% of the overall supply. It's important to note that Glimmer Moonbeam is backed by very large venture capital funds, and all of that info is right here on the parachains.info site. Some of the big ones include Binance Labs, Arrington XRP Capital, Coinbase Ventures. Those really are the biggest, but a lot of big names here and a lot of partners as well in the ecosystem: Acala, Karora, LitEntry, all projects that I have covered here on the Crypto Empire channel. If you want to learn more about those, I encourage you to search it in the YouTube search bar: Crypto Empire, Acala, Crypto Empire, LitEntry, etc. Now, moving on, one important aspect of any project is the community behind the project, as well as the sentiment of what the community thinks about it. And as you can see here on Twitter, Moonbeam has a very large following of 253,000 followers, and they are very active still, continuing to build. We can actually see the GitHub activity, developer activity here on parachains.info, and you can see that a lot of stuff is being shipped out here from their GitHub developer activity log. All right, so continuing to build throughout the bear, very, very important, and this will of course shine through when the bear market flips to a bull market in the future. So the backing is there by the community, a lot of interest in this project already. What this is really, it's Ethereum 3.0, right? Ethereum 2.0 is going to be great, but this is just already doing what Ethereum wants to upgrade to. This is basically the better version of Ethereum built on the Polkadot relay chain. So it has that interoperability aspect to it, which is absolutely crucial. I think that multi-chain interoperability has a very, very bright future ahead for the cryptocurrency space. As you can see here, the future is multi-chain. Moonbeam is an Ethereum compatible smart contract parachain on Polkadot. All right, like I said, I covered this entire site in depth in my previous Moonbeam video, so I encourage you to go ahead and watch that if you really want to dig deep and learn all about this project. Very expansive ecosystem, a lot of developers, a lot of big projects. This is a layer one with everything built on top for the most part already, and it's only going to be added to it. This page on the official Moonbeam Network website shows you all of the protocols and all of the projects already built on top of Moonbeam, from the DEXs, lending and borrowing, derivatives, stablecoins. If you want to learn more about it, go to moonbeam.network, and all of the information is right here in front of you. Also, NFTs and gaming, right? It's going to be very big. I'm very bullish on Metaverse NFT gaming coins. That was also a huge bubble for the previous bull run we just experienced, right? So again, you got to pick the winners. You got to pick the really strong ones to make the most money possible for when the market does actually go ahead and flip bullish the next time around. But the gaming NFT community and projects are only just beginning on Moonbeam, and I believe this will be very expansive in the future. Things like RMRK, etc. So a lot of things to look forward to being built on top of Moonbeam. And of course, the GLMR token. So the GLMR token has an original supply of 1 billion, but it does have a 5% annual inflation rate, meaning that there is no maximum supply. Every year it will grow by 5%. However, they do have a burn fee involved, right? So with the transaction fees that are paid in GLMR on the network, 80% of that is burned and 20% goes to the treasury, and you can offset a lot of this inflation by staking your GLMR as well, which will basically just compound your stack of coins, right? So I encourage you to go ahead, and if you're interested in holding this one, definitely look into staking it. Now let's get into the price talk. In this video back from February of 2022, I went over how I did believe that the price would be dropping lower. Let's go ahead and take a look at this video clip right now. But my real area that I'm waiting for is down here from about 125 down to 75 cents. This is where I really plan on dollar cost averaging heavily into GLMR, and then I'm going to go ahead and stake it for the long term to offset that inflation rate. So in this previous video, I explained how I thought the price could go ahead and drop down to this demand level and go as low as 75 cents. I do think that sub $1 GLMR is a very, very large possibility. And right now, if you've been following my channel, watching my other videos explaining the market in general, it is a risk-off environment. It is not necessarily the time to be deploying capital into the market, right? I believe that we're going to see large drawdowns still in the traditional stock market, as well as Bitcoin and altcoins, right? So I am not too eager to start throwing money at GLMR just yet. I am waiting for at least sub $1, and the lower it goes, of course, the more I will be looking to buy, because I do think that it can go ahead and recoup much of the losses that it has incurred. Taking a look at this chart on KuCoin, it did wick up to as high as $39, all right, but most of the bulk of the price action at its highs was around here from $11 to $13, all right? So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, pure speculation, that GLMR ends up going ahead and with the entire market drops to lower prices. So let's say it goes down here to 60, 70, 50, 40 cents, etc. Right? We don't know what's going to happen. We're predicting the right side of the chart now. But let's just say it goes from anywhere 70 to 40 cents. If it does end up making its way back up to these levels up here from, say, 50 cents to be kind of conservative, that would be a gain of around 2,200%. All right? So about a 20x there. That is very, very solid, right? That means if you put $1,000 into it, you can be expecting it to turn into around $22,000. And obviously that number scales up. It takes money to make money. The more money you do put in, the more money you will make if it does play out. Like I said, though, this is pure speculation, not financial advice. But I do think as a layer 1 chain built on top of the Polkadot relay chain, really one of the main layer 1s built on Polkadot, interoperability, the better version of Ethereum right now. Of course, Polkadot, built by Dr. Gavin Wood, who was an original co-founder of Ethereum itself. He knows the flaws that Ethereum has with its scaling, and now we do have things like Moonbeam and the GLMR token to go ahead and improve on that original iteration of blockchain smart contracts, which was Ethereum. So I do think GLMR is one of those coins to have on your bear market radar. I am not too eager to be jumping in just yet at current prices. I do think it can drop down lower, like I said, to sub $1. And if it does make a run the next time around, the next bull run we have, whether that's in late 2022, 2023, or maybe even 2024, whenever it is, I do think it has the potential to go on a very big run and multiply by 10x, 20x, 30, maybe even 50x. Who knows? We'll see. Pure speculation right now. So in this video, I went over the Moonbeam Network and the Glimmer coin and why it is on my bear market shopping list. I hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you let me know by leaving a like down below. Also, if you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section down below. And if you're new to Crypto Empire and you're not already subscribed, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all the notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.